New tonight, the city of El Mirage held a candlelight vigil to honor a fallen police officer.
Earlier this week, 17-year veteran Paul Lazinsky died while on duty. He was chasing a teen suspect when he had a seizure and passed away.
Team 12's Kevin Kennedy joins us from the police department where the vigil just wrapped up. Kev?
Hey guys, about 35,000 people live here in El Mirage. And after listening to story after story of Officer Lazinsky, I'm convinced he knew about 34,000 of those people. This was an officer who was not just liked, he was loved.
With heavy hearts and solemn stares, holding candles while trying to hold back the tears. They say goodbye to a man the people of El Mirage will always know as Officer Paul.
I think that he would like us to remember him as a legacy to El Mirage.
On Tuesday, Officer Paul Lazinsky died while chasing a suspect. On this night, his town came to honor, remember, and share stories about a man that gave 17 years in uniform.
He was one of the few officers that you can get a ticket from and you'll just say, oh, that's not that bad, you know?
El Mirage is more community than city. Neighbors are like family. Officer Paul, part parent.
Because he's such a caring person. How some don't come back, it's just sad.
On a night when candles brightened the sky, stories lifted the mood.
But Officer Lazinsky was the type of man who would stop and say hello to every kid in our neighborhood. He would wave to all the neighbors.
El Mirage has 43 sworn officers. Jason Vargas is one of them. Officer Paul, his mentor.
He was quintessential definition of a man's man and a cop's cop.
Officer Paul is not why Vargas became a cop, but his guidance helped shape the officer Vargas has become.
A leader in the police department, a leader on our squad, a leader for this community.
So while this community mourns, they take comfort in knowing all the people Officer Paul touched in his 17 years on the job.
One quick story I was told about Officer Paul a while back. He was asked to go out to a Goodwill store to get a homeless person who was loitering to move along. He went out to the store, but before he confronted that person, he went inside the Goodwill store, bought the guy a new pair of shoes and some food, and then politely asked the man to leave. This is an officer who will truly be missed. We're live in El Mirage. I'm Kevin Kennedy, 12 News at 10.